Hey everyone, I know it's been a long time since I've filmed anything. I've had a lot going on behind the scenes. I actually injured my neck. Long story, it started with a esophagus thermal injury that then tensed up my muscles, and then I got all these problems. I was at the ER twice, and I have recently gotten an MRI waiting for those results. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with all the details. So I've had to take some time off, but so I'm moving around kind of stiff still, but I wanted to get this video out to you because I'm super excited about what I'm going to share with you today. And I've had a lot of you reach out to me in the past asking me for fragrances that are affordable, nice fragrances, long lasting, that won't break the bank. And these particular fragrances are just that. And so I'm sure you've heard of Julianna'S perfumes. They are everywhere, and with good reason. They create some phenomenal fragrances that are inspired by really high-end perfumes out in the market. So I was super excited. I got to pick 11 samples, and I have them all here. So all my little samples here. I got to play with these for almost 2 weeks, and then I narrowed it down to my 4 absolutely favorite fragrances. And so we went ahead and put that in a bundle for you guys. And what's cool is these are in their new 10 ml bottles. So if you're one of those people, you don't really want to commit to one fragrance, you're kind of playing the field a little bit. Maybe you want to stumble across a fragrance that may eventually be your signature scent, and then you'll get a full bottle. And that's the way to go. But I love having these 4 different fragrances. They're easy to throw in your bag. Fun. You'll have something for every occasion. And let me tell you, I am in love with the 4 fragrances that I picked. Now, I'm going to be putting a link to this bundle in the description box, and you guys will be able to save 40% off. So big savings for you guys on my bundle. And this bundle will be available for 30 days. And what I love about Julianna'S perfumes is that you get free shipping, regardless of what you order, and you have a 90-day return policy. So you can feel very safe and secure when you're shopping on their site. And another thing that I absolutely love, besides the 10 ml bottles, is the fact that they use the extrait de parfum, which is the highest concentration of perfume. So this means it's going to last longer, not only on your skin, but your clothes. You're going to get wafts of these fragrances throughout the day. Oh, I should mention, in the samples, there were a couple that I ordered that were inspired by high-end fragrances that I actually have in my collection that I got to compare side by side. And let me tell you, they're like 90 to 95% spot on. So they do an amazing job doing these fragrances. And so, all right, the first one is Double Decadence, and this is the extrait de parfum, and it is inspired by Spiritueuse Double Vanilla by Guerlain. And if you've ever smelled that fragrance and you love vanilla, it is like captivating, it's intoxicating, and they bottle that up perfectly because I seriously cannot tell the two apart. This is such an amazing fragrance, and I absolutely adore vanilla. So this is everything. And look at this sprayer. Really nice fine mist. Oh boy. This opens with some incense. You're getting a little hint of some pink pepper, a splash of bergamot. And then as this develops on your skin and you start to get into the heart of this, you'll get a little bit of cedar, ylang ylang, a little bit of rose, just a whisper. It's not too overpowering, some jasmine. And then the base, when it really warms up on your skin, you're getting a really rich, smooth, decadent, creamy vanilla that mixes with benzoin. This is a fragrance that I would wear for most occasions. Like, I could see this one as a signature scent, especially if you love vanilla. You can wear this for a nighttime event, going to a red carpet event, a nice romantic dinner, or you want this as your signature scent and you want to wear it every day. This is a fabulous fragrance. Again, if you love vanilla, you will love this. And I should mention also that Julianna'S fragrances are a fraction of what you would pay for these high-end fragrances. So a lot of savings, lots of good things to choose from. I'm very impressed by their fragrances. But anyway, I had to say that they are very, very affordable. The next fragrance that I'm going to talk about, this one is Lower Manhattan. And this one was inspired by Tribeca by Bond Number 9. And I have always wanted this fragrance. I always go to the counter, I spray it, and then I'm like, oh, should I buy it or not? The price tag. And so now I have a little 10 ml bottle and can see if this is definitely something I want to add to my collection. And I will most definitely be buying it from Julianna'S because, like I said, it is spot on. But this is a gorgeous fragrance as well. This one is a little more clean, a little crisp with a hint of some sweetness that I really, really like. You've got cocoa, hazelnut, so a little bit of a nuttiness going on. And then as it starts to warm up a little more, you've got jasmine, sambac, some cedar, and then this base. Oh my goodness. You've got caramel, this nice sweet, but not overly sweet caramel that mixes with some ambroxan and moss. This is a fragrance that I can see day to day as well. It does remind me of New York. Now, I've been to New York several times. For those of you who've been watching me for a long time, I've mentioned in the past, my dad used to be the managing director of the Plaza Hotel in New York. So I used to go and visit him a lot, and I just love the hustle and bustle of the city. And this just kind of fits in with that whole vibe. Great fragrance. And again, this one was the Lower Manhattan. The next fragrance that I picked was Dark Opulence. And this is dark, delicious, mysterious, sexy. And this one is very reminiscent of Tonka Imperial by Guerlain. Ooh, this one is just everything. I love it. This has an almond. So you get this light almond that's dusted with a soft cinnamon. So a little bit of spiciness going on. You've got bergamot, and then you're getting into the heart where there's rose. You've got jasmine, incense as well, some benzoin and tonka bean. And then as it really warms up on your skin and mixes with your chemistry, you're going to notice this really nice creamy musk, patchouli. So if you're a patchouli lover, this is great. Mixes also with some sandalwood, vetiver, and oak moss. Again, this is a fragrance that you can wear for a lot of occasions, but for me, this would be something I would want to save probably for evenings, special events, dinners, just going out on the town with friends or what have you. I definitely would reach for dark opulence. And again, so convenient to throw this 10 ml bottle in my bag. Absolutely love it. Long lasting. And then finally, we have our dessert. And this one is the Apple Rum Delight. And this is reminiscent of Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Killian. This one, I was able to compare these two side by side, and I had a really hard time distinguishing which was which. And this just smells so delicious and mouth-watering, especially that apple. It's that green, kind of that tart apple that really stands out when you first spray it. Mixes with some cardamom, which tames it down a little bit, but you're still getting a lot of that apple. There's bergamot, that crisp apple, rum, so there's that booziness going on, some brandy, and then you have a nice hint of pineapple, so some more tartness in there. Vanilla gives it a little bit of creaminess, some moss, and then in the base, you have a very nice ambroxan and cedar. This is a delicious fragrance you can wear for most occasions. It is super long lasting. I sprayed this on my shirt and I could still smell it the next day. I was really impressed with the quality, with the longevity, with the sillage, and the projection of these fragrances. So if you guys are looking for a fragrance that is affordable, that smells super high end, then you're definitely going to want to check out Julianna'S perfumes. Again, I'm going to put a link to the bundle in the description box, and I'll just put a link to their website as well so you can check out all of the other fragrances that they have to offer. Don't forget, this bundle of mine will be available for 30 days, and you have a 90-day return policy. So fabulous. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I certainly enjoyed sharing these fragrances with you, and I will see you guys again real soon.